The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the double. Shovel 38. Claws red. Steel black.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, Ramblers, Warriors, 17.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get the hook up there to Woods.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and now we've got a 3rd and 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And his throw here's incomplete.
You look at this Colt defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Ready up.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Set. Drill green. Set.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Light blue. Here we go. Wait. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready. Viking 18. Roll. Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ready.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Get it. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw.
Flush to his right. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
19 Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Alert. Come on.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Colt defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Fight.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Steal. Check steal. Ready?
From the 38.
Love.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? And we just saw their first one of this game.
Down. Check Fury.
Dobbs goes in motion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Broncos. Cougar 19.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Fighting through at the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
Love, they go play action now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Zoom black. Red cycle.
Love.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Shedding through the defense. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine. I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
And now Love going to change things up.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Smash. Smash. Strike. Check striker. Ready.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Come on. Set.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Now Love. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Let's go.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Set. Hunt.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes it 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Reno. Timberwolves.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
Okay,
Working
ready?
with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Come 19, come 19, Mustang 19. Hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Downs going in motion right. Here's a tap forward by Richardson.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Here we go, set.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Ready?
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's go now.
Now it's Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Come on, come on. Buffalo 18. We're Lions. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hey, smash Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now Richardson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Ready. Here we go. Strike.
Love wants to shift things around.
Line. Opposite. Green. Set.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, go. 10 cycles. Hey, green. Ready? Go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Hey, go steal. Ultra. Go ultra. Hey, check mega. Smash red.
Here's Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jayden Reed.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. He'll let one go deep for Downs.
This is intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
On play action, Love to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Okay,
and for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Here we go, set. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Check smash. Ultra.
Love looking to throw it.
Throw caught by Musgrave.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
To the air again, Love.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Smith, red. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Here's Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on first and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on third and goal. Throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs
From 10 yards out.
And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 in. 79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
52 blaster. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Love now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed.
And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
This is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Richardson.
Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now Richardson.
His throw incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Richardson to throw it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Set, ready.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. 95 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the ready.
2nd down and 4.
Check pink. Here we go, set. Go pink. Hut, hut.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Go. Green Jack. Set.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Come on, set.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes.